Hey guys, welcome back to Resourceful Living Homestead and a garden update on what all is going on week 13. I believe it's week 13. Check out all of the yellow squash. And I see we've got some. So this one has already come off. It had a squash bug on it. So that's not good. I've got to get a handle on the squash bugs already this year. But I've got about 10 squash down there, and I hope the squash bugs will stay away. So gonna find out what I need to do on that. But the squash is growing really good. We've got zucchini squash here, and I do have a couple of zucchini squash down there. Check out that one. Looking good. And I got another one right here. I've got a few males down there. Several males. That one was a male. But I've got this female right here. I think it's a female. Anyway, squash is growing. Hopefully it will continue to grow and not have squash bugs take it over. Check out these zinnias. So I've got a light pink bloom. I got a purple. I've got a pink. Got a variety of pretty beautiful in there. This is my cantaloupe. I've got several buds on the cantaloupe. It's growing really good. I'm excited about that. Watermelon. This watermelon vine is stretching down right here. Going to be reaching the ground soon. I'm going to see if I can't pull that one through and get it to connect right there. This one, I want it to grow up. So I want the watermelon to grow up the vine. That's our Moon and Stars watermelon. Here's our Black Diamond watermelon. Here's a new sprout there, and there's a new sprout back there from some seeds. And then this one is doing really good. Onions are doing fabulous. We did harvest an onion yesterday because it had done its 90-degree angle bend over. So we went and harvested that. But check out that big one back there. That is the size of the palm of my hand. But look at them. I'm going to be spending some time in the garden today, pulling the soil back away from the onions and trimming up the bottoms of my tomato plants. That is my plan for today. It's calling for rain tomorrow. So today it's going to be working in the garden. Now I did start over here trimming up this one some from the bottom of the tomatoes. And I got this one done. Pretty much done. And I got all that scraps down there just from about 6 plants. But I'm going to be spending time out here getting the tomato plants trimmed up and getting the soil pulled back away from the onions so I can move past that part and have that part done. So it's gonna take me several hours to get all of that done. But today is going to be a beautiful day. It's probably about 72 degrees right now. It's beautiful. I'm out here in a short sleeve shirt and shorts already, and it's about 9 o'clock in the morning. Here are my pickling cucumbers. And guys, check out all that vining, and looky there, I've got a little pickle. Got a little pickle. Probably gonna be my thumbnail for the week. Pickles. So these are vining out really good. They're kind of taking over my zinnias over here, but that's okay. These zinnias are doing really good too. Got a flower there and some more that are starting to open up. But happy about the pickle. The pickling. Oh, there's another one. Awesome. Now these over here are the regular cucumbers. And I do have a regular cucumber coming in right there. So that's pretty exciting also, guys. I'm hoping to have a good harvest of cucumbers this year. Now they're looking fabulous right now, but we all know that could change in a blink of an eye. More tomatoes that all the tomatoes out here are going to get trimmed up as soon as I'm done doing a little sachet through the garden. I'm going to be assessing all that. Just showing you guys, kind of glancing through, see if I see any little tomatoes. Bell peppers are doing really good. I got a lot of flowering, budding on the bell peppers. No tiny little bell peppers yet. Oh my goodness, what do we have here? Check out those carrots. So Maverick and I came out just before dark last night and we harvested a carrot out of here. It was about 4 inches long. And of course these are rainbow carrots, and it was a purple, reddish purple color, and it was orange on the inside. And he ate it. We cleaned it up and he ate it. More bell peppers. Just need to make sure all those are supported really good. I've got my little stakes in here for supporting those. Holy cow! What do we got here? Artichokes. Man, oh man, these artichokes. They are just massive. So when I come out, I always pull any leaves that are yellow out of there. I'm a little iffy putting my hands down in there because of, I don't want to hit a snake. Have a snake bedded up in there. But anyway, the artichokes are doing fantastic. I cannot wait to see a flower. These things are like 2.5, 3 feet long. These leaves. And they're just beautiful. Check out the way those leaves are shaped on those artichokes. Man, I never would have thought to grow artichokes. Now this here, kind of strange. Really strange. Because, okay, you guys tell me what that looks like to you. That looks like corn to me. Now this was supposed to be onions from that overwintered last year. I never pulled them up, just let them overwinter. But that almost looks like a corn stalk. My corn didn't grow last year, but both of those are supposed to be onion. Anyway, we'll see. Maverick and I have already harvested potatoes. We harvested some of our potatoes. That looks like a corn growing in, or a carrot growing in there. So we harvested some potatoes and cooked some already. I made a breakfast stir fry, like a burrito with some chorizo and egg, potato, with the potatoes that we did harvest, because they had died off because they were from the fall winter potatoes. Check out this celery. My goodness, is that not some baby stalks down there? Utah celery. First time ever growing celery, and it looks amazing. More carrots right here. That's just wild. I could probably pull some carrots out. I'm not going to do that right now. Zinnias are looking really pretty. Really pretty. Ooh, doggy, check out these onions. Onions. Yes, gonna have a great supply of onions. Check out how big the bases are on these onions. They're just massive. And I will cut up all that for and dry those onions out. Check out those beets. Beets are looking fantastic. I did pull a beet out the other day and ate it. And it was, I believe, a blood red beet, something like that. I can't remember exactly the name of it. Potatoes. I think we harvested some golds and reds from down here. Got some sweet potatoes. All these potatoes are fairly new. None of these are ready to be harvested yet. Again, tomatoes growing wildly. They're going to get trimmed up today. It's going to get hot out here today, but I'm going to get this done because it needs it already. A lot of budding. I'm not seeing any little tomatoes yet, but I think once I trim up the bottoms and force them to grow up where they can get more airflow and force the growth up where the budding is at, I think I'm going to see a difference in about a week of tomatoes coming on. Because right now they have a lot of growth. Like, for example, right here, this one going straight out at a 90, that's serving absolutely no purpose. So that's going to come off. And then it will allow for a shoot right here in the bend. Will allow for a shoot that's actually going to produce a tomato. So that's like, let me find one that's already, okay, for example, this is going to come off, and there's the shoots in the bend there that will produce your tomatoes. So I'm going to get all those trimmed up today. The oregano is looking good. It's kind of turning a little bit yellow. I might need to go ahead and harvest a little bit of oregano. I can do that and get some of that harvested. I've got a weed in there in the middle of that. That doesn't need to be there. Now look, check out these purple flowers on this purple cayenne. Well, imagine that. It's a purple cayenne and it's got purple flowers on it. That's just pretty just by itself to look at the purple flowers on there. We've got some different kinds of, these are the hot peppers. Different kinds, serranos, cayennes, chili peppers. We got shishito peppers. This is a purple cayenne also. It's not doing as good down here as that one down there. But got some budding on the hot peppers, so it won't be long and I'll be seeing some hot peppers. Need to come do some weeding in this bed. And just do a little bit of weeding while we're out here. That is some jalapenos. I planted some more from seed there. Direct sowed it right into the bed. We did harvest some of the cilantro, and we've already cooked some stuff with that. Asparagus is turning yellow, which I'm not really worried about it because we're not going to harvest the asparagus this year. We'll save that for next year. But all these weeds back here. There's some more jalapenos. I direct sowed some more seeds there. And I believe right there, but I'm not sure where my tag went. So jalapenos there, and jalapenos there that direct sowed. But these are all jalapeno peppers over here in this bed with onions and cilantro, kind of a salsa bed along with the hot peppers over there. Let's check out this weird container growing. Sweet potatoes. Got sweet potatoes right there and right there. So those are the only two that I see in there. I don't see anything coming up here on the bottom. Oh, I do. Sweet potatoes right there coming up. So there's about 5. I planted 5 potatoes in each of those beds. So this still does not have a watering system set up in it yet. I've got to get that done still. I've been coming out, and I haven't come out as much as I needed to on watering those. So I have fallen behind. I forget to grab the water can when I come down. So I need to get better at that. I do want to show you this mullein back here. How big that thing is. That is it's at least 3 feet tall. It's getting ready to flower here on the top. Got some big leaves. I pulled a bunch of the leaves from the bottom just to make it look prettier, but I'm probably not going to harvest mullein this year. I still have a bunch of mullein left from last year. So we'll see. And then I've got that random mullein down there that I won't do anything with that. Now we'll look at the loofahs and see if they survived. They're only getting water when it rains, which we've had rain off and on for at least a week. We've got rain coming in tomorrow also. So some of the loofahs look okay. Got a weed in there. We're going to go ahead and pull that out. I didn't get it by the root down there. But some of the loofahs look okay. I think they'll be okay. Looks like the original leaves on the loofahs are what don't look good. So if I remove those, then that will allow the other leaves to get all the energy and grow. So we'll just take those off. There. And we'll clean up this one a little bit. And something's pulled up. Something pulled up this one. Because that was I had 5 in each tub. So something is coming out here and eating. But I do have leaping, like the forever leaves are coming on. So anyway, I've still got the 5 over here and 4 over here. So we'll see how the lupus pan out. But let me go check out this apple tree, because from up by the garden, it looked like something has affected what happened here. That's the leaves, and they've got some kind of specks on them. Something has come in and been eating on the apple tree and broke off a branch. Let me get these weeds pulled out. The soil has just sank down in this bed. I probably need to add some more soil, maybe, because when I'm pulling these weeds up, it almost looks like some mint out here too, which I sure don't want mint. Hey, now we're up here by the porch where we have, let's start over here. We've got some yellow bells in the top of this tier, and then more cabbages that we will be able to transplant out into the bigger garden when I get that bed all cleaned up. Over here in these 7 pots, I am trying to grow sunflowers. So they will grow up tall right here and block anybody from walking in right here, because we don't want them stepping on our guttering system. I put some lamb's ear seeds in this right here, this planter. Nothing's coming up yet. It's still a little early. We've got some more tomato plants. And I did plant some red bell pepper seeds in the center here. Nothing is coming up on those yet. We've got broccoli. And then here we've just got herbs and flowers. Just random herbs and flowers growing in these 4 beds, and they're all doing really good. I think they're getting plenty of water and sunlight and shade as needed. And then we've got these green stalks that are not planted out yet. But hopefully by next week, I will have these 2 green stalks planted out. If you guys are interested in green stalk, I'll have a link in the description of the video if you want to go check them out and see. They've got a variety of colors, and they've got a sale going on right now. So go check them out. Now that's going to wrap up the update for week 13. Well, I do have a few things here hardening off. The purple lavender, the rosemary's just been stunned out like that for weeks now. This giant of Italy parsley finally popped up, but the sage, nothing. Chamomile and nasturtiums, nothing. I have been trying to grow nasturtiums for about 3 months now, and I cannot get a single seed to germinate. And it's kind of aggravating because they are beautiful flowers. They'll come back every year, and I can't get them to germinate. I've soaked the seeds. I've soaked the seeds even longer, and nothing. But I'm letting these 3 harden off and get a little bit bigger, and then I'm going to be planting those out here somewhere in one of these 4 beds, or 2 of them. I mean, I've got a little bit of empty space, but not a whole lot. Anyway, guys, that's going to wrap up our little update for week 13 of the spring garden here on the homestead. Thank you guys for watching. If you're new to our channel, thank you for being here. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. If you've been following along with us for a long time now, thank you guys for returning, and thank you for following along with us as we build our homestead and our spring garden. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one.